going on YouTube? Mr. JT here again with another video from JT's Tamale Mix. What I'm going to be showing you today, I'm going to be showing you how to make an old-fashioned tamale using JT Tamale's mix. Our first video I showed you how to make an instant tamale. So what we're going to do, I'm going to show you how to put the pulled pork, which I have right here, which is actually soaking in my chili sauce. For those that don't eat meat, I have my beans and rice, and for dessert tamale, I have my cinnamon apples. So what you're going to need 2 cups of water. You're going to need a stick of margarine, and you're going to need a mix of JT's tamale mix. Now remember, you have a mild tamale mix, or you have a hot tamale mix, which you can find on Amazon Prime, or you can find on my website, jtstamales.com, where there's an actual blue button at the bottom for Amazon. Just click on it, and they'll take you directly to Amazon. So let's get started. So what we want to do, you want to have a pot, and what I normally do, I normally use a non-stick pot, and the reason for that is for the Mazda mix won't stick, and it makes an easy cleanup. I'm going to go ahead and turn this on high. You want to take your 2 cups of water. You want to put into the pot. Now remember, you want to bring this water to a boil. Once it starts boiling, then you want to add the whole pack of tamale mix into your water. Now normally it takes maybe between 2.5 to 3 minutes to boil. So we're gonna let this boil. Now, for those that don't have a actual warmer, you could take a spaghetti strainer, fill your pot up halfway, and put your strainer in there, and that's how you want to keep your tamales warm. Because remember, JT's tamale mix, we broke it down to 10 minutes. There's no more 2.5 to 3 hours waiting for a tamale. Once you cook your Mazda mix, it's cooked. Only thing you have to do is just keep your tamales warm. If you don't want to eat them right away, you can always put them in a Ziploc bag and freeze them. So let's go ahead and get our tamale mix ready. Now for me, normally when I do a dessert tamale, I like to use my hot. And the reason for that is because you get the heat and the sweet. And remember what I said about the margarine. This is nothing but a stick of oil. Okay. And now as you can see, the water's starting to heat up. Once it starts boiling, then we want to take the whole pack and we want to apply it to the pot. So we're gonna bring this to a boil, but should take maybe another minute to come to a boil. Okay, as we wait on that. And like I said before, using JT's tamale mix is very simple, it's very easy to use, and this right here will allow the customer to use whatever they want to use. If you want to use ground meat, you're able to use ground meat. If you want to use shredded beef, pork, chicken, you're able to do that. If you're a vegetarian, like I said, you can either use black beans and rice, or you could do mixed vegetables, a can of mixed vegetables, or you could use a pack of frozen mixed vegetables. And like I said, we're gonna do a dessert tamale also as well. Okay, the water is starting to boil. So we're gonna bring that to a complete boil. Get my spoon ready, my stirring spoon. Okay, as you see now, it's starting to boil. So what we're gonna just pour this whole entire pack in there. We're gonna give this a stir. Now what you're looking for, when you're stirring this, you want this to turn into a golden brown color. Like so. And once it starts to thicken up, you want to take your margarine and you want to add it into the pot. And what this margarine does, like I said, it's just oil. It's going to make it real fluffy and soft. Now, once your margarine has completely melted in your tamale mix, I'm sorry, not mazza mix, but tamale mix, you want to reduce your heat. Turn your heat off. Excuse me. There. Okay. For me, I like to use satin paper, which you can find this in a deli at your local grocery store. And the reason why I use this is because for me it's easy to spread onto your corn husk, which I'm about to show you in a few seconds. Now your corn husk has two sides. You have a rough side and you have a soft side. You want to use the soft side. I'm gonna pat these dry because I've been having these soaking. Now I'm only gonna do 3 tamales. Just to give y'all guys a general idea how the tamale mix is used. So I'm gonna take this, kind of fold that open. Take your nice scoop, kind of put it in the middle, and it don't have to be that thick. You could do a smaller spread, but just for me, I like to kind of go medium with mine. And it's spread like butter. It's not, it's not hard to spread. So I'm gonna take my pulled pork that I've been having soaking in chili sauce last night. I'm gonna just put this down the middle. And just remember, whatever you want to put in the middle of your tamale, it doesn't have to be pulled pork. It could be beef. It could be, you can fry your meat. Whatever you want to put down, because the tamale really is whatever you put down the middle of your tamale mix. So I'm gonna just fold this over like so. Then I'm gonna just roll. Tuck that. And I'm gonna open it up and show you what it actually looks like. Okay, that's the pulled pork. Now my next one I'm gonna do is my beans and rice, and this is for those that don't eat meat. Okay. Spread that out. Make sure you're on the right side. Just making sure we're on the right side. Sometimes these corn leaves, they kind of fold up on you, but kind of fold it down a little bit. Want to put that in there. And I'm kind of going fast. I could, just show you guys how simple, easy it is to make tamales from your house. You want to spread this out. like that. You're gonna put your beans and rice down the middle. We're gonna just repeat the process. Fold it close. And they don't have to be perfect, you know. Tamales honestly is you know, kind of messy, but I'm gonna just fold it, roll it close. Do that. That's your beans and rice. Now the last one we're gonna do a dessert tamale. And if you spread thin, you get between 20 to 20, about 25 tamales. If you spread heavy, you're gonna get 10. Medium, 15 tamales. Sorry about that. I'll put that in the middle. Put some paper on there. And just give a nice little spread. They have also too. They have what's called a tamale spreader that you could use, or you could use a spoon or whatever you're comfortable with. I'm gonna take my cinnamon apples. I'm gonna just put that down the middle. Put a little more on there. Close. Tuck the tail. Think I messed up. Okay. Let me get a knife. Here's what our pork tamales look like, our pulled pork. You can see it. That's what it looks like when you cut it open. You can see it. Okay. This is your bean and rice tamale. That's what it look like. Gonna cut it open for you. You can see the beans and rice in the middle. And your last one, this is your dessert tamale. That's what it look like. Cut that open for you. You can see your apples in the middle. Yeah. And what this corn husk does is just really give it the design on your tamales. That's what that does for you. If you like the video, thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe and like button at the bottom. And we should be coming out with another video pretty quick here. And thank you again for watching JT's Tamale Mix video. Thank you.